Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And Barcelona had just beat Valencia 7-1, bro. I don't even know. We had 22 shots, 11 on target, and it was just a festival of goals. This was a completely different team than what we saw midweek against Benfica, and we had crazy rotations. Okay, we had Ferran up top, Rafinha, Lamine, Fermin is our 10 today, Pedri Casado is our double pivot, Balde, Cubarsi, Eric Garcia, Koundé, and Tek in goal. From the start of the match today, we were just relentless, okay? Our first goal comes 3 minutes in, courtesy of Frenkie de Jong, off an assist from Lamine, okay? I was about to say Lamine Lopez, girl. Either way, Lamine has it on the right wing. He takes a cut inside, swings over to Frenkie, who makes a good first touch and just puts it to the back of the net. And that's not even the best part of the goal, okay? It's a revitalized team around it. We're fortified. Bro, because Ferran is he has such good spatial awareness. He's really good at looking for gaps of space and like working around that. He drags, he arrastra marca, ensures that Frenkie has the space to make good contact on the ball, and also Fermin Lopez, who just adds a different amount of dynamicism to that team, especially in that 10 role. His energy is insurmountable, bro. Like, oh my gosh, Fermin got man of the match today. I'm gonna just say it up front, and even if they didn't give him the award, he was my man of the match because Fermin genuinely had such an amazing such an amazing game in the attack and defense. Then, just 8 minutes in, Ferran makes it 2-0 off of an assist from Balde. Okay, it starts with Frenkie, who passes it to the side. Balde on that, he had an amazing game, but Balde on the wing just offers so much space. So Balde takes a touch, he scans the pitch, he sees Ferran in the center, and he crosses it in. And then Ferran, again with his spatial awareness, he's really good at reworking what he has, okay? He was in an awkward situation, but he moves it, right? Puts it in the back of the net. Bro, and then 14 minutes in, we are 3-0. Rafinha scores off an assist from Fermin Lopez. It starts with Lamine Yamal doing a taquecito as a meg through a Valencia defender's legs. Gets to Fermin. Fermin looks again. Oh my gosh, Fermin had amazing balls today. He lofts this ball over the Valencia line to Rafinha, who with great composure and finishing, puts it in. And that puts us 3 ahead at 14 minutes, guys. 14 minutes. Then 24 minutes in, we are 4-0 courtesy of Fermin Lopez, his first of the night. It was an assist from Pau Cubarsi, who with his amazing vision lofts it over the defensive line against Fermin with a great run, gets a great touch on it, and he makes great contact on a mid bounce, and it's just end of the story. The potency of threat that we had did not disseminate whatsoever. It did not dilute, okay? But we didn't score until 4 minutes into extra time in the first half, 45 plus 4, 49. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But Fermin scores a doblete. It's not a direct assist from Rafinha, but it comes off of him after he makes a great run and he shoots it in. Girl, I thought he was going to score it, but it hit the crossbar. So unlucky for Raf, but Fermin is luckily in the right, perfect position and shoots it in. And it may sound like I'm glazing Fermin, but with his performance today, he deserves it, bro. Fermin Lopez, if you guys are from my TikTok, like an OG, you guys know Fermin used to be my profile picture. Because me and Fermin, we're like this. We're locked in, bro. Game. We finished that first half 5-0. Manito. In that moment, I was just like, oh, Gary Neville, we're coming for you. We are coming for you. Because that is absolutely insane. That is the best performance from Barcelona in a half the entire season. No contest. No Munich. No Real. No whatever you want to call it. Our best performance in a half all season. But either way, let's move over into second half where, again, our energy does not dip whatsoever. We are just as relentless. We are just as forceful. We are not letting Valencia play out of the back. But even then, they do manage to score a goal. It comes to Diego Lopez, who crosses it in from the left wing to Hugo Duro. And unfortunately, Cubarsi was just a little bit slow with his, what's the word? With his, when the doctor hits your knee, what is that called? What is that called? Reflexes. Yeah. Unfortunately, Pau Cubarsi was a little bit slow with his reflexes and he doesn't manage to get there on time. And it's it's close proximity. What was Tek gonna do? Hugo Duro shoots it in. It's 5-1. After that, Flick does make early rotations. By early, we're talking in the 5th minute, something around there, 59. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, he takes out Balde and Rafinha and puts in Lewandowski and Jared Martin. And then, literally off the bench, okay, a couple minutes in, right? He had to marinate. He had to wake up. He had to rev his engine. Girl, I don't fucking know what I'm saying. But Lewandowski scores and makes it 6-1. And again, it's an assist from Fermin Lopez, who just an exceptional game, bro. He has another no-look pass over the defense, through the defense, whatever adjective you want to use. And Lewandowski makes really great contact on it and he scores it. And this puts him over Mbappe in the Pichichi race. This also ends his little run of, I believe it was 2 goals in the past 8 La Liga matches. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it was like 7 matches or 8 matches, whatever. But this was a very promising goal for Lewa, especially in this competition. Later in the second half, there was a small error for Frenkie de Jong, who thus far, I think he had a good game. Like, I think he was promising out there. But he was like trying to pass it back through a Valencia player's legs, and it didn't work out. But Tech managed to make an intervention on it, which was really good from him. But we are also definitely going to talk about that almost penal that he caused. If it wasn't for like Valencia's defender like fouling Kunde, girl, it's not looking that good. It's not looking that good. Anywho, flicked us about Kunde and Lamine Yamal a little later, like 71st minute, and he puts in Hector Fort and Pau Victor. After those subs, Barca is still working, right? We're still advancing. We still want to score more goals. We're hungry. And Ferran, he has the ball. He's in an awkward position on the right wing. He's like, God, somebody make contact on this. He just crosses it in, a lo loco. He's not looking, and someone does. It's a Valencia defender, Cesar Torrega, and he makes it 7-1 with an own goal. A little bit after that, though, Frenkie de Jong does sub out for Pablo Torre, who initially Flick was going to sub in Gavi to give him some more minutes, but Gavi was just like, hey, give Pablo Torre some minutes. And, you know, that's what happened. Now for player ratings, let's start with Tech. Okay, he has 5 matches so far. We have 5 wins in those 5 matches. But every single match this man has played, he always causes some, like, important foul in the box. Whether it's a penalty, conceding a red card, or whatever it is. He always, like, mean Balde in the gut, bro. Like, that's not okay. He can't be doing that. And that's not to say that he doesn't deliver, because he does. He makes very good saves. He intervenes when it matters the most. Like that save against Benfica from Di Maria. Di Maria scored that exact same goal that won Argentina the World Cup, bro. Like, it's not that Tech isn't good. It's just like you can't make those mistakes. We can't afford to have any of those mistakes, especially at this point of the season. Moving on to Alejandro Balde, bro. 9.5 out of 10. Slight, easy ranking. Because Balde is on fire. To me, he is the best left back in the world right now. In Europe, it doesn't matter. Because as opposed to, let's say, Kunde, right? For the past couple matches, now that he's getting more confident in like playing offensively, other teams are aiming to attack the right side because there is that neglection in his defensive work. But that's not an issue for Balde, because Balde, he works up the pitch and down the pitch. Both of them have just been completely elevated by whatever glow up he's had since like winter break. He's like, I don't know what it is that Balde did, but I'm so happy that he is finding this form at this point of the season. That is so useful for Barcelona. Now for Jules Koundé, I think today he had a much better display as compared to like Benfica. His transition from like supporting the attack and defense was a lot more seamlessly, and it worked a lot better with the team and the energy that we had today. There was nothing like to stand out to like, you know, give him his roses, but that could just be me. I think an 8 out of 10 is sufficient. Now for Marc Casado. Look, now it's becoming more apparent why there was such a hesitation about giving him minutes before Bernal was injured, because genuinely his stature and just his physical does affect how he plays and how the team plays, because he can't keep up physically, intensity wise, which makes that midfield team a bit more spacey. It allows the opponents to advance into our half more. I will say though that he made some excellent contact today. He had some very good slide tackles in dangerous areas, may I add. There was that one in the first half where, look guys, I'm not gonna lie, I do think that was a penalty, because you have to think about it in the sense that it would have been a foul if it was in the middle of the pitch, right? It would have been a foul, not a yellow card, but a foul. So keep the same energy type shit. But I don't know. I don't think he did anything like particularly bad. I mean, that penalty was not called on him, so I'd say an 8 out of 10. Now for Frenkie de Jong, I think this was a very good look on him, a good performance overall. He was an anchor in the midfield, good distribution. He was recuperating the ball well. In general, this is going to be a massive confidence boost for him. And again, he had the captain's armband, so just overall a very good look for him. I'm glad he's finding his footing, finding form similar to Balde, so I'm gonna have to give him an 8 out of 10. Now for Fermin Lopez, who was so instrumental in the entire team's display, because bro had 2 assists and a doblete. For any player, those are amazing statistics to have in any match. But for Fermin, who lacks minutes, consistent minutes at that, very good look on him. Big confidence boost. A 9.7 out of 10 for me. I love Fermin Lopez, bro. Now for Rafinha, he came off with the goal tonight, and once more, his work rates are just off the charts. Something about Rafinha, it doesn't matter if he had a sluggish match, you know, previously, or if he had like a standstill moment where they're trying to asphyxiate the space around him because Rafinha really needs space or like contact on the ball to really facilitate his play style. Like, I don't know, at this point I'm just talking, but Rafinha had a very good game today. I have to put him at a 9.4 out of 10 because it's just really great from him. Jaws, like, what's the Jaws music? Whatever. Ferran Torres, 9.6 out of 10. He was probably my second favorite player on this pitch today. His spatial awareness, like I've said this countless times in the video, like if you can count, like go ahead, go you, because I will not stop talking about it. That is a level of IQ. And similar to Fermin, he doesn't have consistent minutes, but every time Ferran comes on, it doesn't matter if he has like a technically good display, he comes off with an assist or a goal. He is an impactful sub. So I think him getting a start today, regardless, he should be getting a start soon because I think he merits it with all the impact he does as a sub. And in general, he never speaks illy of his lack of minutes, lack of consistent minutes. All he says is he wants to be the best version of himself, to be available for Flick for whenever Flick calls him, and he wants to be dependable. You put him in and you know you're going to get something out of him. And what we saw from Ferran today is exactly that. We got the best out of him. Now for Lamine Yamal, who was hungry. He wanted his goal today. You could see it on his face. He took a couple shots and it was so unlucky that it wasn't able to go in, but he did get an assist. And in general, he had nice regates. At times, a little bit like, no, know your time, know your place. But also, we were up by so much, so I can't even complain about that. Now it's just like, you know, have fun. You're a kid. You are 17, girl. It doesn't matter what he does. What we consider a bad performance, such as like his Benfica performance last match, there's no bad for him. He is 17, and I will never stop saying that. No one will ever stop saying that because this is just unheard of. What he creates, the impact that he has. You know, he's the leading leading in assists in La Liga at 17. That's actually so bonkers. Like, I don't know. But a 9 out of 10 for Lamine Yamal. I think it was a very solid performance from him. Now for sub ratings. Truthfully, I don't really think many of them had an impact that's like worth rating, aside from Lewandowski. For obvious reasons, he scored. So because of that, I'm going to put Lewa at a 9 out of 10. Not higher than that, just because I still see issues with his passing, and he just has like a heavy touch with it, heavily weighed passes. Like, he needs to work on that. But I'm not shitting on him. He had a good performance, obviously. Came in, impact, score, duh. Overall, this was such an amazing display. It's a great morale boost in La Liga, where we know we've been in a rut, sluggish, losing points. We are now trailing Atletico de Madrid by 3 points. Barca is sitting in 3rd place. Real is in 1st by 7 points, but that can easily be close. If we win in El Clasico, which is May 11th, I believe, that is 3 points on us. That leaves a 4-point gap to close. All they need to do is lose a match, tie another, or obviously worse than that. And there is plenty of time for things to happen. It's football, okay? Anything can happen in the world of football. But yeah, guys, now I'm really excited to see how we go midweek against Atalanta. What did you think about this game? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think Peña should have started over Chesney? Who are you looking forward to starting in the keeper position against Atalanta midweek? I don't know. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. You have free will. And I'll see you, like I literally just said, on the next one. So...